Well, hello everybody. This is Coach Joe reporting to you from home because that's the new world in which we live. Now, we could go talk a lot about how our world is difficult and different, and oh my goodness, how can I possibly train as a distance runner here without a team or without a track or without coaches? Well, guess what? We are going to figure that out, and even though we're going to be separate, we're going to figure that out together. As such, this video is the first of its kind for me, so expect it a little rough around the edges. At the same time, we are actually going to go through a good chunk of a workout that we would normally do at the track. Now here's the good news, is that a lot of times I encourage athletes in winter training to run at home, not outside, actually at home. Why? Because there are a lot of things we can work on at home that help build strength, improve our form, and really make us stronger runners as a whole, instead of going straight out to the track or straight out to the trails and forging new bad habits. So I'm not going to say it's ideal that we're in here, but we're going to do the best we can with what we have, and I will do the best I can with this situation to keep you all entertained. Don't worry, I have fielded so many questions and such over the years. I already have kind of a dialogue going between me and you as we go through this, so just envision that you're right there and I'm right there with you, and we'll just see how this goes. So I'm not going to give much more of a preamble than that. I hope you are ready to run and actually get a little bit tired. I'm not going to go through, let's say, the full workout. I've sent you a link as to where you can find the workouts, and I'm going to direct you to do the thing when the time comes in the thing. But for what we're going to do right here in this video is I'm going to teach you, we're going to start off with some instruction on form, and then I'm going to show you some technique, including, even if you know how to do it already, all the dynamics, how to do them in place. We're going to find out. Leg swings, you might already know how to do those, but guess what? Good reminders of how to do them correctly are coming. And then leg strength. Yes, we love leg strength. Honestly, doing this at home is one of the nicest things about leg strength. You can really focus on it and really get some good results from it. Now, if you are looking at this from a track or outside, or just looking at the workouts, you can do all this outside as well. Just remember your social distancing. Don't do it with friends. Do it with just your family, your core group of people that you're isolating with. So, that all said, let's start on with our track season. The things we always start on are, the first and foremost thing is form. If someone reminded me recently about how to approach running in terms of, as you get tired, what are the things that you can sacrifice as you run to run your best. The first is, I think it's, there's time, there is, well, let's just start with the two. And oh, by the way, my phone might fall off where it is right now. We'll work with that. I'll put it back and we'll deal. But if you had the choice of sacrificing either speed or form, what would be the best thing? Speed, you're right. The one thing you never ever sacrifice when you run is good running form. So that's why we've always started with it as the very first thing. So I'm going to take you through a couple brief pointers as to how to engage in best running form. The first thing that we start with is posture. There is an ideal way for the human body to stand upright. And we lose this a lot in our normal day-to-day lives with our sitting, with our slouching, with our phones, and so forth. And so here we want you to start re-adopting the habits of good posture. There's three elements I want you to focus on. The first is that we're going to engage our glutes. In the past, we might have called it like keeping your hips forward and such. But the idea is that you want to keep your glutes really engaged all the time. You get a lot of power through your glutes. They help strengthen your body and also keep it very upright. The second thing is we want you to bring your stomach in. I don't want you to think about sucking your stomach in. That's not what we want. We just want you to try to bring your stomach in as close to your spine as you can. And the last thing is that, you know, in the past we might have said like, oh, bring your shoulders back, stuff like. No, we're going to do something a little bit different this time. We want you to drop your shoulders. So now you can see me. How's my posture looking? Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. This might seem easy and straightforward as we do it right now. It gets really tricky as we do it when we run. So that's why, A, it's really important to try and do this early on in every step that we run, but B, why running indoors, if you're running indoors with me, this is going to be easier to practice here to develop good habits when we go outside. All right, so once again, three things we want out of good posture. You want to engage the glutes, you want to bring the stomach in, and you want to drop the shoulders. All right, that's easy. Well, easy enough. Hold on, sip of water. Then as we run, most everything else kind of takes care of itself. The only thing I want to call out straight away with running form is how we swing our arms. A lot of people do a lot of weird different things with their arms, and I want you from this point on to have great arm form. And what great arm form means is that you're really swinging just this, and it's thinking about just swinging your elbow. Look at where my elbow is. This is all they have to worry about. If my elbow's way out here, guess what? I'm going to be bending over here, and then I'm breaking my posture. What's actually hard to do is get your elbow far enough back for it to swing where it should be. And the reason why it's swinging where it is that if I have good posture, you can see generally the weight of my arm is centered around like the line going up and down my body. That's what we're looking for. Those that run up here, they're breaking that line, and it's making you work harder than you need to. So start by when you run with good posture, think about an arm swing right here in the elbow, where you just have a nice, easy swing. It's just like swinging a pendulum, like something at the end of a string. And so it's nice and relaxed all the time. Nice and relaxed, not sloppy, not rigid, nice and relaxed. Okay? So the workout begins with 5 minutes or maybe an 800 meter easy warm up, or if you're here, 5 minutes of easy warm up. So I'm not going to do the full 5 minutes because I don't think you want to watch me just run in place for 5 minutes, but I'm at least going to just tell you how I go about it. I actually do this a lot. I like running in place at home because it has a lot of strengths. So at least let me just get started, and we'll see where it takes us. All right. So, very important thing. We're wearing socks right now. I can do this barefoot. I really recommend not wearing shoes if you're going to run indoors. Why? Because by running barefoot or in socks, you're going to strengthen these muscles down here, all in like the joints and the toes and everything. Shoes, when we wear shoes, we wear them generally for protection on roads or on trails and such like that, where we just can't run barefoot. But it comes at the price of weakening these muscles and tendons, and so that not only opens us up to injury, it also leaves potential. We don't get to realize their full potential by strengthening these. So running barefoot or in socks at home is a great advantage, and I hope you take advantage of it. Okay, so let me just start running. Oh, phew, nice to get some exercise finally. So all I'm doing is keeping my glutes engaged, my stomach in, dropping my shoulders, and keeping a good arm swing. I'm not doing anything else. Well, okay, I changed my mind. Yes, look at how I'm picking up my knees. I'm not just doing a little slow, I don't know what you'd call this. I'm also not going all crazy, all right? I'm just having a good, easy run. Now, the way I've phrased it in the past is that you're trying to pick up your feet a reasonable amount so that they're coming about halfway up your calf. You can take a look at my feet and see if they're coming halfway up my calf. I realize that now that wearing black pants may not be the best in seeing exactly what I'm doing, but we'll see how this goes. It's a work in progress. Your job is to do this for 5 minutes. You might think, oh my gosh, it's so boring. I'm just running in place for 5 minutes. Well, guess what? You're at home. Have a movie on, right? Listen to some music. You know, have your parents just sit there and entertain you. I don't care. Just do it for 5 minutes, all right? Now, you might find certain things are going to get tired. Like you might find that your calves are getting tired. A lot of people are more heel strikers or more mid-foot strikers. When you run in place, you have no choice but to land on the front part of your foot. That's where you're getting the strength. So if at any point it's feeling like something's really tight or is causing pain, definitely stop. That's okay. So I'm going to stop I'm going to stop right now because I'm not doing the whole workout. You keep going on your your warm-up. When you're done, come back to this, because right now we're going to go into leg strength after I get a sip of water. Entertaining video, right? All right, leg strength. I have the list right here, just in case I'm sorry, it's dynamics time. I'm out of practice, people. I haven't coached since December. Okay, dynamics in place. Now, if obviously if you have a field and you know the drills, by all means go and do them. You know what to do. But I'm here to show you what can and should be done at home and how. So we would start normally in our routine with jogging arms forward, and inside, guess what we're going to start with? Jogging arms forward. As long as I don't hit anything behind me, this is a perfectly safe and viable drill to do. So you're just running in place, and you're swinging your arms forward. Please be mindful of lamps and other fragile items. You don't know what you might hit. All right. Oh wait, you know what? We should specify how long we do this. Let's do 20 seconds. All right. I'm actually going to do this routine, and I bet I'll do it as a separate routine that you can always reference if you want. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Looking at the time. 20 seconds. Let's go. Notice I'm still trying to keep my feet picking up. I'm not trying to just shuffle. What to do? I'm just trying not to hit this little light fixture here. And that's about 20. And back. These are jogging arms backwards. I am still, by the way, trying to get my glutes engaged and my core in, and my shoulders are dropped. But let's just say I'm not doing this accurately to 20 minutes. You just time it yourself when you do it on your own. All right, good. That's one. Side skips, we can't really do. However, the benefit you get out of side skips is the lateral motion and the torque that you get. I might try and come up with something to substitute for that. But in the meantime, let us do 20 seconds of jumping jacks. Runner set, go. Hi, 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 hi. I'm clapping up above my head and below, just for the fun of it, just to make sure I'm getting the full extension. Oh, and you might also see I have a yoga mat here, so I have some cushion in case you don't have carpet. Downside is that it does move around. All right, karaoke's would be next. Karaoke's we're not going to try and do. There's no way to do karaoke's in place, except I just did. Okay, so we're going to do karaoke's for 40 seconds, and you basically just need about 6 feet of space. And so I'm just going 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And I'm just going to keep going on this because it's actually kind of fun. I've never done this one at home. I didn't think it could be done, but look at you. You're inspiring me to new things. And the reason why karaoke's are important is that this knee that we bring over the top is really important for developing flexibility in our glutes. Whoops. And I promise you, I have not had coffee. I just have this much energy that I need to release. Okay. I just don't want to get anything wrong. That's why I'm checking my list. Okay, now the easy ones. Walking quad stretch. Guess what? For all those people that always try to go too fast on these, you can do these in place. Form check or posture check. Glutes, stomach, drop the shoulders. For 1, for 2. I do 20 of these. 3, 4. 5. Total of 20 steps. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Next, what's next? Of course you know stacks. Yes, knee hugs. Good guess, thank you. All right, engage glutes, bring stomach in, drop the shoulders, bring knee up. So it's the other one. Notice how my upper body does not move. If you're reaching down for it, you're doing it wrong. So if you can only bring your knee up this high to not move, I'll take it. But otherwise, bring it as high as you can, give it a good hug. Now, you could ask for someone to give you feedback to see if you're doing this. Don't do ask for the feedback, don't lean forward. I lost track, you might have been counting, do 20, and we'll call it good. All right. Oh, good, I'm getting a bit of a workout. Should have turned my fan on. Yeah, I still might, I just might disappear from frame and come back. That's at home workouts for you. All right. And apologies for anybody that doesn't like the whole up and down format of this. I just want to be able to see the full body. So for the next one, oh, you can see my arms and legs. These are sleepwalks. Same routine every time. I engage my glutes, bring the stomach in, drop the shoulders, arms out. Nothing from here on down should move other than my leg. 3, 4, 5. I mean, I'm moving ever so slightly. I'm not a perfectionist, but I always want to get better. And I bet as the season goes on and I keep doing these, I'm going to move less and less. We all can get better. Trying not to go out of frame. And that's probably 20. Okay. And there was going to be a new dynamic we're going to bring into it this spring. And I feel we might as well, or we still can. All right? It's called, the variation I like, I mean, you might have seen it before, but here's how I like to do it. You are going to plant a heel in front of you, just off to the side, and it's like similar to the stretch we do at the end. With your belly button, reach for the ground, and up, plant, reach for the ground. You're just trying to get a light stretch on the hamstring. Not too much to come right back up. It's just a gentle, light pull on the hamstring. Am I not centered? Sorry, it was hard to get this phone set up just right. You're being very patient with my technical challenges here. But at the very least, I'm having fun. We'll see at the end of this if I'm just talking to like total of 2 people that have watched this, or maybe it just takes off and everyone does these silly dynamics with me. Who knows? Okay, those are the slow ones. Next, butt kicks. We all know butt kicks, similar to the walking quad stretch, except we're doing it in place. So, once again, I'm going to ask you on every one to check your posture. What are the 3 things? Yep, engage the glutes. Yep, bring the stomach. And yep, drop the shoulders. All right, and the arms, nice, easy pendulum throughout these, okay? We're just going to do straightforward butt kicks right now for 20 seconds. Set, go. All right? Okay, that's fine. It's not bad. Stand nice and tall. See how my arms don't cross my body? That's important. All right. Next, high knees. Oh, man, and hopefully you're like me and your pulse rate's getting up a little bit. What am I at right now? 137 beats per minute. This is actually a workout. Amazing. Okay, high knees, posture check, glutes, stomach, stomach, drop the shoulders, get the knees up around to waist level. Give me a great arm swing as you do it. Set, go. I'm reasonably happy with my form. It's nice to be able to see myself as I do this. All right. Roughly 20 seconds. I should be paying closer attention, but hey, it's our first video. Let's move it along. So, the next one would have been Dion's. I admit, I did not test all these out in advance. I have never done Dion's in place before. I don't think we should, right? No. The idea of Dion's, yeah. I'll explain why not later. Skip Dion's inside. If you're outside, do your Dion's. All right, bananas? Heck yeah, let's do bananas. All right, so bananas, you're gonna look to get your wingspan out to shoulder length. Clap your ankle. Preferably make contact with your sock or your shoe without reaching down. Your knee comes up to do it, all right? Clap once, clap the other. Clap side, clap the other. Clap left, clap right. Maybe it looks like right to you, maybe it's left. Who knows? This one, then that one. This one, then that one. This one, then that one. How's my form? Oh, yes, yes. There. I know some people are watching this and just looking at, oh, gosh, Joe, you're ridiculous. And of course, that's how I like to roll. All right, last one. Always my favorite. And guess what? You can do it at home. It is fast feet. So it's no different than running in place, but we're gonna take 7 fast steps in a row and 4 slow ones. All right. So let me just demonstrate, make sure I don't have anything new to say, but let's see. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you notice I'm using my arms to drive speed, picking up the legs, not doing shuffle steps, okay? Let's do 10 sets. Ready, set, go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop, hold the pocket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have lost count, but you get the idea. And that there are your dynamics. Okay, so if you're doing the workout, next thing you do, 5 minutes running in place. What I demonstrated before. You do that, press pause right now, and we'll come back to leg strength. Woo, good times. I'm gonna grab a sip of water. How's the workout treating you so far? Oh yeah, don't ever expect me to edit this. You know, it's weird enough I'm just talking to myself for a half hour in my condo. Okay, leg strength. Okay, toe taps. Even I get feedback every now and then, it's like, oh, on how to improve my form. And I'm encouraging all of you to aggressively tap your toes. Form check or posture check, glutes engage, bring the stomach in, drop your shoulders, hands on hips, and tap those toes. We'll go for about 30 seconds. And the idea is I was moving my knees too much. And so I wasn't localizing the pain to my ankles. Whereas where you really want it, you want a really agonizing burn creeping up your shins. And the reason why that's important is that that's how you know you're strengthening them. If you're not feeling any pain, oh gosh, it's hard to keep my knees steady. Ow, ow, ow. That was 30 seconds, thank goodness. Oh, if you're not feeling any discomfort, you're not doing it hard enough, then you're not getting the benefit. Now, you might be the sort that just does toe taps for fun. That's totally your call. At the same time, I hope you get the benefit out of it. Okay, ankle rolls, where we're going up high on our toes. This is one of those drills that's much harder when you're not in shoes. And then way back on our heels, okay? Try doing it on my count. Up for 1, back, whoa. Up for 2, back. Whoa, up for 3, back. Up for 4, good posture, back. Up for 5, bring that stomach in, back. Up for 6, and back. Up for 7, and back. Engage those glutes. Up for 8, back. Up for 9, whoa, and back. Up for 10, and back. And we're good. All right, next one. Totally fitted for doing it inside or front back sides. We're gonna hop on our left foot and then on our right foot. And for anybody who hasn't done this before, you as we hop, you go tap to the front, you tap to the back, you tap to the side. All right, everybody, start hopping on your left foot. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. All right, here we go. Front, back, side. Front, back, 2. front, back 3, front, back 4, front, back 5, front, back 6, front, back 7, front, back 8, front, back 9, front, back 10, to the right foot, and front, back side, front, back 2, front, back 3, front, back 4, front, back 5, front, back 6, front, back 7, front, back 8, front, back 9, front, back 10. Easy peasy, but man, without shoes, that's a lot harder, people. Okay, straddle hops are next. Now, I don't have a line on my yoga mat. At the same time, I know how to envision a line. If my foot is at the front, can you see it? There you go. My foot's at the front, and my other foot's at the back. There's a line, there's enough space there in the middle. As well, I can imagine an imaginary line right here. My job, after I get my good posture, is I'm going to be up on my toes, whoop, and I'm going to be hopping between them, all right? Additionally, I got to keep my arms synced so that right arm is forward when the left arm's forward, or left leg is forward, and vice versa, okay? Let's do 30 seconds. Ready, set, go. I'm trying to keep my posture great throughout this. And by being on the balls of my feet, I get a lot more springiness. You can do this, actually, a drill is much more fun barefoot or in socks than in shoes, I have to admit. So thank you for giving me this opportunity to do this drill the way it was meant to be done. All right. Next up, toe walks. How can we do toe walks here? Also known as the snakies. Well, let's see. I don't know if it, because part of it is the push off. Nope, skip. We're gonna skip toe walks and heel walks for the time being. I know you're heartbroken. Let's move on to squats. Well, actually no, these are squat jumps. So here's how it works. Coach Stephanie and I came up with these as a means of staying warm, and we just realized this is such a better way to do this drill. So, before we would just do this slow sort of thing. This is going to be more of a basketball style drill, but it's going to help with your speed if you do it right. All right, so your job is to pretend like you're having a seat. Oh, I'm just trying to sit down on something. All right, that's where we're at. And then we're gonna jump. Oh, there's a ceiling there. Okay, so yeah, that's it. So without jumping into anything above you and scaring your neighbors, we're gonna do 20 of these jumps, okay? On my count, okay? I like keeping the hands here just so I can feel that ceiling above me. All right, have a good seat. You're set. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Important as you do these to make sure you get down to that seated position after each jump. But otherwise, good job. I'm sure you rocked that one. Okay, lunges. For right now, I have a little bit of an injury, so I'm not going to do the full of these. But this one you could totally do at home. It's lunge, get that knee just down to the ground, back up, switch, whoa, and back. You know what, I can do these. Let's just start. Keep a good form throughout. Ooh. Yeah, my knee is not quite liking this. I think I'll stop. Sorry, but steps. Sorry. But nonetheless, very important. It's hard to talk and do these at the same time. Keep going. Try to stay nice and vertical throughout. Call that good. Okay. And just in case you thought you were done, no, one more. I take it back. We'll do mountain climbers the last thing on the list, but I'm going to add that to core. It'll be a little more painful in core. I might bring it back part of leg strength. We'll see how it goes. You know, it's all just an experiment. So just patience. No mountain climbers at this particular moment. Lucky you. Okay, so what's next in the workout? Oh, you know what? I forgot leg swings. Forgive me. You know, normally I have Coach Stephanie or Coach Susan or somebody. Coach Joe, isn't it this? Oh, right, that's it. So yeah, we're a little out of order. I want to re-explain leg swings to everybody because you have the opportunity to practice this really well at home. If there are other people that are viewing you or can give you see how you're doing, ask for feedback. All right, have them listen to this and say and see if you ask them if you're doing these things. All right, first leg swing is what we do. Yeah, we do side to side. I'm going to be up against this wall here, and I'm going to be up on my toes. And I'm going to be swinging, like the leg that's not swinging, still on the toes, and we're going to be swinging along the wall or along the fence. You're trying to keep your toe equidistant to the wall or fence that you're on, okay? It'd be better if the wall was here. I don't know, but here's what I'm doing, all right? Standing tall, with my toes, staying away from furniture, and we swing. I'm going to do it 10 times on each side. It's more that you're looking for heck, I'll just do all 10. I think it's 10. There we switch, up on the toes, don't hit the furniture, in this case computer, just off screen. Also, a good reminder, keep your toe always pointed right at the wall or the fence. Next, gonna keep one hand on the wall, up on my toes. Look at this posture. Glutes engaged, stomach brought in, shoulders dropped. And I'm gonna be swinging my right leg. It's always the inside leg in this one, 10 times. And what you're looking for is a nice, easy swing and good extension. You know, if you're just doing this, you're not getting any value out of it. If you're bending your leg a lot, you're not getting any value. You want to try to keep the knee mostly locked to really get a good extension ahead. And as well behind is important because that helps loosen up the hip flexor right here. Do it down the other side. Try to stay tall. You know what? I have to say, even if you're not recording, to have the video set up so you get to see everything that you're doing, really good idea, I have to admit. It's going to make your form improve dramatically. All right, last one. You're up against the wall. Form great. Toes up. Gonna bring the leg up and sweeping the ground with your foot. All right. If you don't want to stop it, but you don't want to have it completely whiff it either. Okay. Starting on either leg. Whiff. Sweep. Sweep. Trying to stay nice and tall as I do these. Staying up on my toes. If I don't get 10 exactly, forgive me. It is hard to multitask. Okay, I think that brings me to an end of the core workout. This has been going for 34 minutes. I think I'm going to do a separate recording of core and stretching so that you can just always refer to those. But this one, I want to do the full thing on the dynamics and leg strength, as well as the form, the posture, because these are really important lessons to get out of the gate. I will record up to 3 of these a week. We'll see how it goes. But the idea is to give you just the right amount of direction so you can conduct a workout on your own. I'm not going to do the full workout with you every time because I just think you'll get tired of seeing my face. Okay, gotta keep me fresh in your minds. So what's next in this workout would be